Promise Radio 102.7 eho and abenya show ni bi ahwese wo join your Facebook for comment ekoto ase na yebe kenkan de amount o hwe your TV so a Promise Television o scan o decode and say o TV na ubenya Promise Television and Promise TV e was so na wanya bi ahwe ye won sam e won microphone cross yo afisem e wa ha ne ye ne moba na ya be dwendwen ho President John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency, Wakasa, Edia for the state of Ghana sports, on Senate President Remu of Parliament, or did the State of the Nation address, Eko Tuja 2025, Jeno, now State of Ghana sports, Wakasa, they are from Wakansem, Edia for the Black Stars of Ghana, Eho, Nina, Yanumba Chuchahun Komo, Ewo, Eye Jumadieno, Eso, Ene, Enyumre, Amanonisem. Ebre edura ebeko yewia yebesi from na afia de fisem atwa so de amamu as usual me dame pro sponsors ase on the show Delight Natural Mineral Water, Perfect Skin and Body Therapy, OP Wallpapers, Bossaba Electricals and afe Promise Herbal one more adama and ye jumadieno de ebremu ene enumre ewo kasa fidie ni so Delight Natural Mineral Water ensua make am for ediama Delight nsuo no eno na anumu a unya ahoden Delight Natural Mineral Water taste no ye kama no additive onumu enkafo how bia enfamreo Delight nsuo no eno na eso bia aja atumti no won so make am for ediama ne enumre wa bra utie open so anuma to Delight enso ni bi onam awia so why adwuma bre opese dehydrated body no Delight Natural Mineral Water eno ena ebeboa 0244 08 5085 0244 08 5085 Delight Natural Mineral Water life within Perfect Skin and Body Therapy ahofefie ni ho ni nyina ne so mo boa ama skin no aye kama omo boa normal yi pimples e dey free ho wo mu yi na so be free ho stretch marks ne be kwa Perfect Skin and Body Therapy tattoo ye be paper the amount Perfect Skin and Body Therapy o pesa o body no ye nsekai kakra wom de mawa bra ya so ye ne nyani nyina bi ma e bia de body slimming open body enlargement open flat tummy and I say open stomach reduction ye be Perfect Skin and Body Therapy capping therapy no ye guso ye bi brana baby na ade ya pa ni se wa sorry anopa na honam etwetwe oti pace body mu achika se usisi ni nyina na ote yawa capping therapy no brane mfam na ye mfa massage kakra bi ntato mfa na o sorry gina ube hu say yes bibia edina na akwam Perfect Skin ya so ye Kumasi Boshen ye wa Abraham Junction ube hu yen Accra Osu Akwaje Park Sita first floor and Atakra the Ketan Junction Episoft Lodge Hotel eho and a Perfect Skin and Body Therapy ye wo 0553 312 911 and a 0272 45 35 35 oh dear and a Perfect Skin and Body Therapy or be perfect OP wallpapers and so to inside the front and na o demo hono esiesie ne be kama OP wallpapers and make am for LJ amount demo siesie ne ma hodo onyani nyina bi LJ amount ton nyina bi di amount ne bo no and from papa and a fen so OP asem and make a chair with 3D wallpapers bedside lamps ring lights blind curtains plastic wardrobes center carpets air diffusers flowers wall clocks water fountain dart game OP wallpapers jeniama nyina bi nefa ko sesi o dem ne ho ebe kama ne ho nso ayefe na wanka south dining na uremu a ohun say yes me dem ho aye kama papa edum PZ nana kwesi agman building ni mo first floor next building to Hello FM Chrono barrier ho abronsan na ne market ni dia nim hwe no obehu yen ewo ehonomo 0540 353 750 eno op wallpapers one nso ne number eno no bosheba electricals bra so ye ne beje nkane ni nyina bi ewo ha beje cables papa 1.5 mm ekopim 16 mm ewo bosheba electricals we no energy commission ajatum say ye no ena wo so do djuma nyina ye cables no ejabo ahumtuo framafo de besi bia otim enhye eye papa bosheba aseye ena abenya sa cables nyina bi enso ato light ahodo standing fan solar de na bi oho ceiling fan ni nyina ebi ewe yaseye ye orient ye bajaj bejibi ena fe so eye air condition no oba obenya bi ato e bosheba aseye following ewo TikTok and Instagram at bosheba.electricals eho ena obehu yen ewo na afi one yen so edin sawaso anaso de wani chem ewo ye branches no baako adum PZ KJT market nhwe ni mu baako ewo bosheba building prison roundabout ya ena baako anteta akofo dan ni mu ewo PZ adum 03220 30838 and I face 0536 095 966 bosheba electricals ne numbers our friend now no edi nsawaso afa promise herbal and so eka ho bi ebibidwo fie promise herbal and akofa said no nyina ba eboa na ama immune system no aye adwuma said they say na efata opa bibiduro a eye kama etu nyarewa ase emfo hawo famrel bibiduro a onomu a oti wo wedie ni mu ese wedie no problem bia animu a eye bosh we promise herbal promise herbal and ado ani etrem wona so immune system booster general body weakness stress management and afa improvement of digestion enura obepe na dwumadie nyina akoso kama ewo promise herbal eho ena me kamfo edi ama bosheba plaza ewo edum methodist asori ne hwe ne mu pe eho ena ubehu eye bosheba plaza promise herbal ye was sa edan ne mu frɛ 0535 544681 0535 544681 na on promise herbal atwetwe nkoma bofo adama ena ye the highway sports esomwene anwumrei ewo 102.7 promise radio live ewo Facebook promise radio 102.7 promise TV and a face show no SI live ewo promise television ye ba sesia ye ba amanane nsem ebeto aso edi amam yesia na afei afisem aba bedwafo nyina beba beka ho ne de dwumadie no abrem free summary a ekopim se no nsia ebebo de ne entena na godie mu nsem ya boaboa no yemfa ni nyina ensom ye ba na amanone nsem ato aso edi amamo.
You're listening to 102.7 FM and online at 102.7fm.rocks. Welcome to 102.7 FM.
Promise 102.7. Promise Radio. Nyamina Aka.
Right, enti yeba sesi anafe ye de fisema to aso ede amamodia meko Danny Ceballos na so ye na Danny Ceballos ena Madrid ede betu dwa se wonya problem e woni ni we pra ni nyina ne se eno ada wa brom ni Real Sociedad game no e ko na wie ya Madrid e we ni 1-0 na player no enya sa problem no na se report eba no e be se 2 months ena Danny Ceballos obetena fie na games a Danny Ceballos ebetumi amese no say na te Madrid be fi player ne papa next game Real Betis ontimi mobi Atletico Madrid Champions League first leg oye off Rayo Vallecano Atletico Madrid second leg Villarreal Bobo Koni game no omobi against Leganes Real Sociedad eno Copa del Rey second leg Valencia ewo La Liga ni mu UEFA Champions League quarter finals and Madrid qualifier first leg Dani Ceballos emo Alaves game no omobi afa Champions League second leg omobi Atletico Club Bilbao omo game ewo La Liga ni omobi Getafe game no omobi and afa Madrid eremo Copa del Rey final enya dia Dani Ceballos ebetumi asi akan ni be enti uchemwa games no bese edunai eko dunum bese 15 games and Dani Ceballos ebe me say Ediama Madrid wa brown no so eko bese 2 months ontimi si akan emfa Madrid bobo kone no bad news eba ewo Madrid womu aseye na ewiya and Manchester City womu announce say player ni thing Edi Claudio Echeverri wobo Edima River Plate bobo kono ewo Argentina Man City say woman boy no ewie na omo sign no obesi Akandama City till 2028 and on the contract no ebeba na wie na the tiani say obeko so abobo e dey River Plate e kopim next year January winter transfer window no na fe Man City akofa no e dey na bewram e team nim na fe one so ba be si akan e dey amomo enom Claudio Echeverri ne Samuel ba Man City completing the dealer ye dey ho nsem no e dey mamo e dwumadie ne so Mohamed Salah Gali and I think komo TNT makambia cho dada na Salah ene ebusana ba Ballon d'Or na Salah echemu a opeso gibibia ebusani so ese de nkrofo tawachi o Ballon d'Or no mzo wo se de ma na wankasa u pesa uje na uje so anka wani beji ana no se o me dem pesa me gibibia I want to win everything na emom let's win the Premier League and the Champions League first and no Mohamed Salah then someone need to GDS Liverpool to make Champions League and the EPL and the chances and so beji Ballon d'Or ne be peja and for now so beji Ballon d'Or come on never so to make Champions League ni Premier League ni dia and come on out no bebe no Mohamed Salah nen come on one some DJ Oko Bayern Munich player ni di Thomas Muller wa bobo ne wo ache papa na Thomas Muller din come on ye busa Thomas Muller say in future Bayern Munich to say obeto aso and I said season e corner we obejai bo ne bo and na Thomas Muller edi tuja ese on Bayern Munich eguso a din komo na de tiene say nkomodie no abegina sporting perspective so ese minute sen kra ne de be ma no otena no obenya ball ni biabo sikasem kra ne sen na tie wase ba bia nkomo na dru no na so mutimi passes ahead na bibia nsia obeto aso ese akan Ejama Bayern Munich wamwe bobo kone no Thomas Muller so nkomo a wodi gya na anwumre odwumadie no eso maminko Belgium omo national team ne camp okay the last games of Belgium boy a enya dia tibu koto atumi ekokosi akan edema Belgium ni nyina ne se Rudi Garcia our coach no dropping goalkeeper no na Rudi Garcia confirm jamaye esa goalkeeper ni didi tibu koto international break ya dia Ose recalling no na waba abesi akan ede ama Belgium womo national team no wabro mo so berem international duty eno Rudi Garcia nkoma wono so ede uko Barcelona wombobo konima Inaki Pena goalkeeper and I say Andres Christensen a defender ede mabobo kono na yesi players imi no say omo nkoma omo di no bibia chese omo be free bus asamai ni nyina ne so ma hwe ni musa hwe ni mu a eso nka Deco Crabbe Fafon nanka wa frɛ omo agent na oni omo din komo efa contract renewal na mom wo ma hwɛ ni mu anya ade ankomodie no etumi aba enya ade proposal bia abeto players na nim no yesi players no afa adwene ese sama on be free boss abobo ko ni mu wa bro mo nto aso bie me no Inaki Pena ene Andres Christensen womo so ensemo eba ene anwumre eno no na enawie ya opta simulators no me ba cho womo e dia betu dwa say FC Liverpool womo stand a chance of 98.7% as on beji EPL no ede esiom na so yise BBC opta say baby adena dru ne de chese 98.7 na saka 2.3% ena ede chire na 2.3 no minim said on be chede ama Arsenal ni City ne omo didi akire say the 2.3 ni nyina kra no ema edabi o 1.3 mom 1.3% ena beka wa akire de ma Arsenal kra na say Arsenal chances eso beji Premier League no etise bia onante ede free ebia Ghana ekopie mu ebi Australia emu wa papa enye izi ntino opta chemu a Liverpool omu overwhelming favorite 98.7% ese omu eji league no ede esi omu na so no eye jeba uko Juve enra na enye izi o na Empoli e Juve ede oma film ewo Coppa Italia no na supporters no edwa papa na yesu Red Juve say players no any coach and team edi Thiago Motta wo mo tiado anwoma so enye izi ntokwa ewo dressing room mama and I'm so krama Juve mpanyimfo ni consider so say ya na be kodi na Thiago Motta na say wo mo sacrificing no free bobo ko ni mo na from pe coach foforo edene ba ni nyan say the relationship with players ewo dressing room no enye the best and also the free ho e by demamo ewo jumade ni so officially Serie A player of the month of January me ba cho nomination no ababonten ene ewie ya 6 players and I'm paying for kwatwe omusun tonto Angelino Roma Randa Colomwani Juve Nico Pass Como Christian Pulisic Milan Matteo Retegui Atalanta Mattia Zaccagni Lazio way 6 players are ye be bako eso no Serie A player of the month of February I know so some no eba ene enumre oko Bayern Munich yes proposal omode ko to player onu so dindi Joshua Kimmich anim no wo ma sa withdraw proposal ne Bayern say ekura ese waka onwe na omde proposal ne koye no koma ha so player ne kra ne reps mra me kan bibi so mo de munye we ya na mu omo ha bibi amanti no wo ma na di proposal ne koma sa withdraw enti Joshua Kimmich season end dia obetumi akọ na omo ban akra no omo ne na wi 30 years and ono adi a Vincent company akache ban board no ss player no and the agent ten can share proposal ne kra hu ya say omo so ma withdraw proposal no enya dia omo offer Joshua Kimmich contract extension nkomo bia and so ho ye gina no so na ye de amano ne nsem no e de sie ne anwumre ewo dwumadi no eso Clementino the darling boy aye krado watena say 4:31 Otwaso edi amamu Tino good evening.
Good evening Solo.
Na yes bibia you okay dia sene ukuta fela bi o say de bia de fela ba sure. Rain special ne fela no anka mpeso te ho na anka mso me de kakra to mi kotoku sir say na misi form a ana ofamu busebusa me na akosi enti dujamfi yes
ye no kotoko na ne ya no pebuso
na no say emu ye dia otimi ko former board member hokoji skala mse wofa baby odri I
friend ye me dey mo bia anytime
ozo ya say da na de enyo pe kakra ma me say ni oluma ni former board member de makotoko ntino o say ade be yere so paalo na nye say o pia fidie na si be wo say nemfa na che say straight to the on the chambers ni so GT oxy tolum la tilo otufa ozi solo me bara mi 200 video enya kran mi 200 video
bubu kranga dan ko bia nya samu
obe yes also no sibi anu afro solo bra de na eko no obusa fotoko na eko say yes ntino anka but mfama media metena he ya na matie bi ntino me kwa na eze manya bi aka kire no
so mo kwa Brankers Nations
okay
I approve but omamu madwuma kakra wo
hey dale ene say I approve ya Brankers ya momu adwuma dia ya momu adwuma kakra even a Brankers ya momu adwuma
madwuma
tino ene Your purchase no be resume.
Even Abrankas said me pebble said you soon. Even Abrankas.
Oh yes, because you say Ghana currently upe stadium a best they host the games are. We be with them standing about 10 crowd.
Okay.
Me rank here. Me rank here. Probably me de Takwana Boso. On say no new facility, but the hono omo pitch no problem. On say maybe me catch there say omo pitch no.
So na call buy no.
Because pitch no problem.
Okay.
Me here no. Me baba yara because by far and only the best in all country ha. Me here Accra Sports Stadium. He says Accra Sports Stadium so me mobile crowd will be. Oh yes. And I want this anko mono. Pitch ni say na nke e ban Blasters. SM nsi akan wo Ghana no. Almost say Accra Sports Stadium there. Say you prepare to for national team assignment nko.
Yeah.
Entina ma
omokoye Legon there no.
Sa e ma has mu nyina free on nti because omo feel say pitch no the more pressure ba so no. E bia
Legon there no say na anu omokoye mo kai.
Oh pressure about pitch ni so. Matches na was so ne doso papa. Ti no mi yi takwa no ma yi baba yara no ma yi Legon na ma yi Accra na ma yi Kwame Chase Sports Complex na ma yi Cape Coast Sports Stadium
when you say no
menya 6 me yi Obuasile in Clay on say honum there facility ache am gidie senke nei specification and can never be more mass but still it's in good condition a bit me I host games but me ye no free order e be den say metimi abo stadium bi din aka ho say see currently e ka say stadium no e qualify say host matches
ya kan krokra nka ho
ode mrane to kete pa na se baba ya harmony Accra mo kra na e ka so mo nyanyuma ho de a na e de aka no ya aka ne de e wa adwuma ye pa se e bia akọ tuba okọ ni eje kraku okọ doma okọ brekum okọ wanchi even Wafa Park krano na no mko ho no ni nyina problems pandu tino but say stadium say amabobodi 6 and 7 everything host Ghana Premier League matches
sure.
But na no breeze who din komo say yi games ni nyina sa de ba stadiums ne so a say bia hantimi monti emfamra ha e be sign the pressure about to stadium na yi games na ba so no na at the end and I say in the long run asen be say stadium no ntino omo partial we bi nanka because ono those of you say enye pitch ne nko na ema omunya sponsors of you say standard of play ka ho officiating ka ho quality of play ni sa na ema ni nyina but me dem gidi say your pitches ni tino enye
so
unse meba unse na no ba Memphis DP ebe sa akotoko okache players ni so mo ya de pa be bi omo training
yeah na Andy Sabain say me nsura omo akonya committee beja feri kwa seconds
oh yes
when some mo ka fo mo no
yes
aso mo read omo adwene o di omo ka asem na tu say Ghana fo ni enje ho ba ka ne ye no
on say ya appointed sports minister there was sporting disciplines be na de bia Black Stars no kan ho asema it tells you say government ni interested in the affairs of the Black Stars not necessarily the GFU and the American so Black Stars on the government interest and more interest so any crime no because menya show say GFU no you one person are Blasters sika bia bia no if raban ho na no want is the $5 million budget akoto say World Cup qualifying matches na aka no aban approve fa mo no
mo komachi
sanity so
be cheche mo so
komachi se me de misika ya de e wo se menya interest ho no
kaze me bia akwa
e de ko bia e ko su bia no na no his excellency also in ministers or can Blasters asemo or catch Kofi Adams or can Blasters asem and the state of the nation or can general sports in general was a single out Blasters
and
because you say budget take Blasters no e betime Ghana sports in nyina sa 5 million so also the Ghana sports
say me ye kululu sembia o say obia ni hwem pefe
me tanachi papa and one say nyina hu say sika say ne de call Blasters e call dia obi abetimi aka ho asem bi na yɛbɛkɔ aba na budget awura ha na yɛsei na niema sei ne wom ne unfounded we bebre to the budget ne ba na Ghana for obi ahu dia na ehu say oh yɛde we kɔ ways and means yɛde we twa flight ticket yɛde we accommodation
obi ahu
sa no obi ahu
yɛnkɔ yɛsuma se ne yɛnkɔ ka so yɛ mamose ne akyire yɛ aba ha dɛbrɛ
na dan na Ghana kɛsie o man kɛsie yɛtimi ready a budget mo obi ahu say ne yɛbɛbɔ man ne ho bra na blasters nko ade ntimi nko mo budget because blasters
almost mo dia
Debbie and maybe me feel say say esi o blasters on kwan e was say national teams ni nyina because ni nyina are the products of the government not the GFA no mo hwe adwuma ne so na ama government Black Queens, Black Stars, Black Satellite, Black Meteors, Black Starlets, Black Maidens, Black Princesses, Black Bibia, Black Galaxies ni nyina aban na ye so was aban interested in the budget of the GFA regarding the national teams. See, say His Excellency Akanis Adia, many ajepa, many aje. Oh, a Juma no some de bay, Juma so a sembaco. Oh, me did some de bay. Oh, I was some day. Minimum papa and Commander, who did you know just say? I was on minimum papa. Now, Honorable Kofi Adams, Black Stars, I'm able to present your budget to the ministry. Yes, some of them won't publish here. I'm waiting a fair press conference. No more in back actually. Last time about World Cup, say no more budget, say no more there. Now your booster questions are far and near money be items in the who or budget in him. Ko budget near the betua Tino near my baby mo. Aha. So since and Chova the BD Jobema say, was you? Koye de ya yeso also factor you ala Tino. Yes.
Come on be
oh yes.
Well, nti Solomon Carter e no ye ba beto aso na ye de amamo se de mekan no ene State of the Nations address omampanyin ejebre e kasa de fa Blasters no ho na tum se odi ya obi wona kuma mu se Blaster na titino bia de bostu no hono ne yedidi edi ho kwa ye mobra na okan ya besi so se premprim pai de sie mamo ba fo be se fade no se dama also bu ho akonta tieno de e very very necessary tieba na yaba abehwe ensemo ene e course e was State of the Nations address yen de e chefa ene agudi ho nsemo a ene yede ebrewo na yakọ General Secretary Prosper Ho ono so nsa anu ala ikinsin je adwuma na aso tiachire no wototo bomba de ba no so da bi enye sa na o se ye na yenye wa ma na efi ti bibi hawa o se utumika ene ye ho nsa no e de emamo mukai TT Brothers ewiei ono so akasa kakra yede ebeba se anopa no asante kotoko ete ho kire mo se sisi de so ono mo bebo baba yara green stand ho no omoyi e de amamo kwakua no de sansam no tudwa na ene ye ba be di sa de no ho enkomo enura na the 10 of abrankasi makacho se okay ene solo wo de ma me pipa na me fa no for ma me fa mana wo ye ho adwuma bra pipa no sabi pa ne de o say wodi pipa no nkomo bibia ma cause e bia net dapa mfuturo bia bonsa omo ho mfuturo kakra ho e bia me nampa mani ko boss ho no ai nti o say ubi bi so nkaka nkaka nyama adwuma na mo de ahwe mo nsa no e pese me no be ye ho adwuma enche kra na
na chese ye de enu be case study
good
ye de enu be case study say ye see enye eniema we wa brankese dia ye betumi ayiso abrankese stadium no e de ai case study dia ma
oh yes
ye stadium na aka ni nyina esi akan ho no
e bia obu anane de no ente se o mo de no
but oh say eniema ni bi wa ye de eni ehu ameba eniema ni bi wa ye de eni ehu a ye betumi de ai case study ni nyina ne say bia se kasa abrankese pitch ne nya e pitcher ye nyina yakọ akọhwe ball so players abo ball so ayehu ti sa abrankese pitch ne nya ye betum de abrankese pitch no atoto pitches aka ho tino de make want say se abrankese training ground dressing room enya ebia me nya kwan enro mo dressing room but the ora abrankese dressing room era baba ya dressing room no obetima make comparison pacho de make what ase aha ntino enema na eso mo nya wa abrankese no okay
obetin komo na yibidi no ase enti
3 pages abrankese nkwano no ne baby benya 9
oh approve na ye akoye se omonye nkan ho
se ne conditional approval
monye de aka nkan ho na bibia nye kama senior kwaba na bokode
Ewurade adu
de nyame ase what it state of the nation address
me tiebi
on yes
sports no me we maso
obi waso ko ho
say ho na emidiem de aka de da bia sa dada matio akọ bia ni na dan for say o me enko asore o se me enko no say ko yami ahwo so wa de o se o mini baby akọ nyina no say o se dada matio ya say so for no da bia matio asempa o say akwa so enko asore ni bia ko say dada matio
asempa ya
etimi de me we ni de sa they are calling the politicians in there. Kana sports no kakra. Yeah, kakra no there. You see, there's a little bit of a problem. President, na omu war pepper some be. But never na ko edwan ye omu yin krofo.
Awurade nyame ho na ya na asem no.
What asem no wo no mi
hu adrobia de komo mu die. Se den de mu die o.
Human beings, most of us no, corruptible. Most of us me so
na de so
you see me who ministers ni bia me nua na omo ba ensai omo saye wo se bani fo se ensai ni okun ensai omo saye ani ade afa ebu ye me enkotom na tournament bia na bibi po so mo yedin sika esese ni padune nti de Kofi Adams no aje so dinitrim cause uncle pay $5 million. Yeah, mama 3. Still, it be me boy. Yes, I'm saying 300 amount. There be almost $5 million amount pay.
Minimum say official. Me mate 3 now.
So at me so mate 3 no. Say aban say obe mama 3. Today, yem fa 3 no. Enye ye working. Say quite iska.
Iska pa.
Ai bi betima pia fa ma eh. Ti say minister no. Why now project we need basic abi so better complete project na ho na compromise na ba because me I know said there has always been compromises what you say enti any pasu o ye kan ubobodin a enye ye any pasu I say we pie na bia we tese de bi na so bi di obi atem ho pe kopento kwan bia ko obekọ na akwa no so sen e wasen over compromise.
Mena na kai before sen ke be show so fun nka ye so hwemi nu ye de ma good dem ne ya ho nka
bebre kakra
sika so be gu ho
kakra bi na betimi aye
mema o yasin
bebre
o yasayo ya obi abefeli
sa
Gobia.
Oh, Missy ni baba tete ya.
Obana ko ba ya. Ne mefeli.
Captain, you
don't know what to do. Who's alone to it?
Who's a local affiliate? Oba, I never
no e be condition
o be say we panit right to be say
no me who was hey bra what can say me say I was me asa no me can dey ayo program me kan was that be hey Mama, me ask you, where am I?
No.
Oh, I think 3 days ago.
No, me
stadium, friendly to the extent that when you are called
Who they say the who are?
But Mama say, Dabi,
na yeah also we tell
yeah
also we tell so madam for across oh you we ask no
we ask no say we ask president Betmania or Peppa
okay
now the ordinary corner the onus is on the person to go and discharge duties here president the amount
but you yes who watches the watchman Mijiri se Kofi Adams
when you see the workings of the as a public officer or not a public officer or a public servant when you go to the ministry we have the technocrats among the public servants into here there should be somebody who should be able to yes or watch over but Obama pepe yaba the black stars are traveling what I say now the budget ako ni akohwem ni approve the amount there say be any obium but I want to make an because the Ministry of Finance no be releases amount no there are auditors there I will scrutinize it at least amount the they will scrutinize I will say we ni na green natural green now yes approve no
aba so gu me na menti akomia nka na me pese sa na me bonus sisi a akomia waso ko ho
over maso ho na news obi atia I said the akomato mu because we suffered a lot our black stars in budget in defending na se budget any known ye be kwa ba afi na minister no e be ka kire what I say now you go Egypt yanko ya de ye ba na bin sabeka e bebrebe now you go Cote d'Ivoire the same thing now you go Cameroon the same thing you ko ba na abeka akire but the president says this time around no budget no it must be published for everybody to see it answer na abeka na I say also public debate you see the point. For example, senior the can say the 5 million if indeed it's a 3 million that's a 3 million no e bit ma kwa koye de ya na che say ube hu say budget ya de ma yitwagu mu SS is not dozen
na de ba kwa koman kra say hwene say tournament na ye ko ne ye benya sen wo hwe wa ko homa ne ye so wanweno wo prebo no wanweno ho yi
e bi no mo ye
ye de ye benya ansa ne ya hunu ye budget
that's it
na me nkodi ma no moro so na me wi ana ma beboka
at least me free say your ministers no bebre no ba no ma corner the senior can compromise na nema as because there's a whole lot of largesse you enjoy you see the point
odi agro dia
say unyanya misro ni pa na especially o government na wo mu no omani amre wo so say ade no say etimi eya ade bi at least for oman no so mbeji ade a ye ja won kon akotra ho a over and kind of nema the two tables so and then some catch no benefit be or anka either to say one anka to wa a very difficult so be nyana sa no nyana sa easy no nyame anka makoma ya na aiding but I want to believe in this your mama led NDC government to say I think oba first no sua bibi okotra nche no sua bibi ana osanya the opportunity to come and save and no e ka bibi che no say obetimi agya bibia to ho ama de bia because I had the okwase how the okay say no ono ama different narratives ama Ghana so ya fa no so de akoyanim et no I want to believe said na no na me tie vetting on I think was a foreign minister they said that yemfa ambassadors en konkotra buchire na say konkotra tankofo close abra omo be kwa omo mfa enema bi beneficial to the country no so make sure say all the business opportunities eba all those oman and so benefit all the whole year no anye hwe a ambassador no he will call you back there's another person call just want to be anya adwuma so much me yes it is also going to help so I want to believe Kofi
Adams
onya no to said there others na bi onya opportunity no mo yet anya at least for once, say Neil and Van der Poel. A show be say Bianca giving the opportunity at that time. So chair, Bianca goes with my son maybe. What with regards to the almost winning bonuses and that's almost scanning the more. Also, when
later he compromised.
edu baby na
ama edu baby mekai say edu baby oba bonte kwa be ka figure bi anenti sa say na ebro
you see the point
and me catch you say eyedi dollar no ye bi so che wa e ha adwini o
de ba yemo ba ne de ko fi adam ebetimi
well mama yeko na obi abese
ono so akasa akra ko
oh yeah akasa pa nti abusiafo afa na yenten aso na yentie ene no state of the nation's address agudiem yen chefa yenya no mu no omampanyin kasa na din kan no no say next month ya Ghana gina kono na nko obecheche mu akoka o ma mu ene mu bone adade na no tifa mu so zeze de ye dinda dana na ye didi hu ayem obra bia no no waka che ne ministry ni say they should hold GFA accountable wo de tenwaso.
Next month, the senior national team, the Black Stars, which is now a pale shadow of its former glory, will play 2 World Cup qualifying matches. I've instructed my office and Minister for Sports and Recreation to hold the Ghana Football Association accountable to the people of Ghana as we prepare for these games, especially regarding the budget of the FA. There will be no secrecy in how much the government spends on the national teams. The budgets presented by the FA and other sports associations must be known by the public. After all, it is the taxpayers' funds that are used to fund these activities. The reduction in government expenditure and waste reduction applies to all sectors of the economy, including the Ministry of Sports and Recreation. Next month, the senior national team, the Black Stars, which is now a pale shadow of its former glory, will play 2 World Cup qualifying matches. I've instructed my office and Minister for Sports and Recreation to hold the Ghana Football Association accountable to the people of Ghana as we prepare for these games, especially regarding the budget of the FA. There will be no secrecy in how much the government spends on the national teams. The budgets presented by the FA and other sports associations must be known by the public. After all, it is the taxpayers' funds that are used to fund these activities. The reduction in government expenditure and waste reduction applies to all sectors of the economy, including the Ministry of Sports and Recreation.
Asami yemede akana dwumaye. Emedu akana dwumaye. Yanko de tosu mienu an. And was say Mr. Speaker, me metumi akasa where your sports sector no a maybe atwam na nka Africa de ye shani sa. Nanso enne wo hwe se de nyemesi kwa critical condition yum.
Mr. Speaker, Ghana's sports sector, once again, which was a shining example of excellence within Africa, now finds itself at a very critical juncture. Historically, our nation has been celebrated and has had remarkable achievements in boxing, football, and athletics. Unfortunately, this is no longer the case. However, recent years have unveiled depressing structural deficiencies in administration, funding, infrastructure, and talent development. Immediate and comprehensive reforms are imperative to reclaim our rightful place on the global sports stage. Mr. Speaker, we'll develop a comprehensive national sports policy to align with international norms. This policy will be accompanied by an exhaustive review of the Sports Act of 2016, that is Act 934, and the rigorous enforcement of the Sports Regulations 2023 LI 2477. Infrastructure development remains paramount in our strategy. The government is committed to refurbishing existing national stadia, completing youth resource centers, and constructing new sports facilities in the new regions. We'll also prioritize community recreational facilities to foster greater participation in sports at the grassroots level. Recognizing the critical role of youth development, we're implementing a significant overhaul of grassroots sports with the establishment of the School Sports Authority. This body will oversee structured inter-school competitions and talent identification initiatives essential for nurturing future sporting champions. Over 60% of Ghana's elite athletes have emerged from these school sport programs.
Okay, enti yabasha we ni yaba na yaba betie dia General Secretary ade tudwa Mr. Isaac Tete TT Brothers enso kan ye na yawo Blasters game ababo eno so ade kakra ewa ha yade eno so ebeba na yako akohwede eno so didi so solo Tino ena pipa e fan from no yeni ho komo kakra
we wu pipa o fire na ode agya me se menkenkan na informative
for fire.
Yes. Now the club licensing board together with the Ministry of Youth Sports and Recreation also mo representatives omo police for also eka ho bi obi are interested. Dr. Kwame Chase Sports Complex we a exclusive document but yem fan to TV ne so omo koye inspection e Dr. Chase Sports Complex say na 27th
na 27th
ene ya no mo ye na Dr. Chase Sports Complex enya abasobode from the club licensing board
ene de
abasobode na omo bo omo no omo si notably omo pitch kama security was stadium ho very good and I feel so almost see utilities ho no so no very good
okay
abasobody omonya was stadium ho no nemom eniema bi wo ho wo so omoye was stadium ho
and recommendations no
okay utilities no ye niema eboama stadium washrooms dressing rooms ensuo ni ade nyina na almost say ni nyina e flow almost say hot pipe no and almost say hot shower no dressing room shower no be it me boss say dey atobo abo no
say tata me mama ya poku ya before report ba oti
okay
odon so ukui wa kobi ezo kan say oje tibi what say abi we professor na na o ya ha deni
nti tino eno ya baso body omunya nemom club license ne say eniema nkitinkiti bi wo ho a e wo say omoye eka ho e wa branch na wie peye
okay
de tie ne de di kan omso omko dressing room ho no lockers eni ho and the keys and that lock chese lockers anyone
oh yeah locker now also the key na
to ATM could be a players ne ba e be a player e wo locker we know the name agum na abo player ne name ho ban omo se e bi ni ho nti omo install bi omo nye bi ho de to so mienu omo se lockers no omo be ye no omo fa hangers en hyehyɛ ho dressing room ho any referees ne dan mu ho nom so omo fa hangers
and shisha
ho no sanity oro atade anade asen ho. Number 3 almost say wire mesh na ye inner perimeter cover ye de age park ne ho no baby on bobo ne baby a supporters ne no almost say baby wo ho ase ni ntokro de da kwan de da ase
no ceiling
na fe ne tenten no omo fa bi nka ho na wo hwe enhanced safety and security protocols the buyer say GFA na say e was a wire mesh no ne tenten 10 feet and the other me kan me di tum trim oh yes me di tum trim to almost say omum pagya mu nu sa standard no na say wo so omum pagya mu edu 10 feet per enhanced protocols ne there
good
sana me hu wo and nine no almost say park ne ye kama pa na emum ba bi wo ho a enwura afufum
pitch na nkasa
pitch no
okay
omunko tutututu nwura ni free park ne so yes
foreign materials
yes
abem
omo friend weeds nwura yes weeds e wo park ni baabi nti omunko do ho yi de atosunum omo say spectators ne stance ni mu no enkonwa ni bi abubu
yomne kotokoshia ya
o de send omo say enya no kra na uhwe mu abon se baabi na nkonwa ba ko bi atu na ba ko bi abu omo say no esi ho no ma hu say enya omo na kai but ebusa na etimi da na weapon no ko bi som say kra otimi di twaw enti eno so no omo hwe na de abubu no omo replace na de enim no omo fa hyehyem ewo spectator stance yes eno your recommendation idea mo number 6 almost say nyamianum nukri no call Dr. Chase Sports Complex ebi omu nim say ye mobo ho nti no na hwa ifi na omura washroom o na say emfutro ni ade ne sa ne ma no ene stadium ho nyina nwura ne ade
on say penai wo mu no yeah
into almost say eho ye fi almost say dressing room toilet showers any ade no omu enye no omu clinic ho kama said the boy obi akutukoza sa and almost say stadium ho ankasa so no we dressing rooms na their stadium ho ankasa so fi ho omu hwe no omu siesie ho no kama and afi the toson wotwe omu say dressing rooms no any referees ne de no omu install burglar proof sa na de ya ye twisi ansa ne atodan mu no omu install bi because say obete onse bi wo ha obi be kwa akobobos ye bobo wie ye sanity almost install burglar proof security measures in all dressing rooms and the referees room. Na embo referees ne niema any players ne de ho ban. And I say bi kra referee ama half time. Owuram na so hwe na nya watwe burglar proof asi. Untimi nwuramu bi. Tini nyina na eboa ma bambo ne kon enkan. In 8 recommendations. Ena club license and year inspection ene. Omo de ama Nations FC said Dr. Chase Sports Complex omo re na omo nye. Na omo conclusion say me kan or say Dr. Chase Sports Complex is generally in good condition with notable strength in security, ahobambonsem, pitch quality, number 2, and utilities. However, key areas such as dressing room facilities, perimeter security, field maintenance, and stadium cleanliness require improvement to meet licensing and operational standard. Immediate action, Tino Tienyo, immediate action on the recommended areas will enhance the overall functionality and safety of the venue. Say next inspection date 9th March. Okay. And no match romono. To almost say pitch ne come on. Security wo hono mahobambo come utilities here come name niema na aka musa bom abaso CCTV no oh yes installation say ni nyina na come
itimi tokohwe yikokoda hono
mu yakra no mani age pa
no appoint safety and security officer omo bi na rada
yes
mabo ni na abaso
me na me hear recommendations no but omo bo on point omo kire mu kra say omo ato communication gadget
nyina na no de betuto so no ni nyina mbo mabaso
omo ato communication gadget nyina ya say but omo recommend omo de ama stadium security
there's some na no ya
yes
gota very good gota no
but on say CCTV no omo recommend mo say nke be ya nko mo fa security personnel no mun training omo no mun hwe CCTV
okay
ewo command center honom no omo say security personnel na omo timi monitor ni ye mo
CCTV the effectiveness ne pa na say ube hu ade no from one side na emesi ansa
yeah
ko ade di siwe ade di siwe na say okofa CCTV na yekuni pa na wi afa so no do yin you see the point but eripa no foresee the airba no alert the security for no now oh my god against na so that you know
definitely
I know it's the best so yes. Would be better it also create that office no
your friend say you are being proactive
yes no man communication gadget
no
into us who bibia na quick wa free titino where your recommendations are cloud license in aya the Nations FC
okay
you know where there your document how far
people me fan for me
na that and then say we zone where there no be here Ashanti Kwantino
na mako baba yara
oh yeah dey ombeko so maybe
anko na twimilika o
da bi ombe ndey dey ombe ye dey ombe
ko mese na mu bumfu
yeah
koso enko dey
me sure say who me sure say da bi tino me sure say baba ade no e bi omne club license in bedin komo no ma ba before say games in be start ya no pa because games in start be 8 yes
yeah kind here me stress
enkwada no
situation analysis na me situation one masa
yenko ho
okay eno mun ko ene no mbe content
ochina na ye fa ochina na ye no mbe cha
eno mo pon de no mu gina ho wuti ka say na mun ko fie
ene cha de nyina de ho ba jimu ei
chai fiada
chance fiala
kapi
momi yanku yanim na no numa ba pa home meet and still on the highway sports kai say ye be sorry nunsia so mame enko ho street na yehwe sade ensem no esi etie ewo ho na bayiro okay manya message kakra ha be ye ho adwuma senior
menia
wote ensem mo
na tim ensem mampani ensem no sebe ye kwa de ya boboso a meme chese mampani na adwene pa ensem kan de na enye de na tino wote won de na unim de na Ghana for pe niam say ya sebe ya ko tournament ba activity kuo mo tena se ye nhwehwemu meboa enkosi aga ye wo no the simple Jaji kakapeni kakake. Jamefe. Yenka jamefe. Jamefe. Omukasa no se osua ni yo. Because e wo mepe. What's that? Jamefe committee ya eti. Bra dia no manka. Nempepi no so ya na dodo no anso ya ban no. All the white paper no man we are say be ya obe implement because ya na ne nkofo. Me generalize no. Me koye no NDC na me koye the MPP. Enuano me no ntafo. What do I say? The president the okasa wote say open ye. Na fe be kwase won. Na akoye nima bebre. O waka this waka na say budget nyina won say the FA cannot even deal directly with the ministry. I just say through NSC. Waka we nyina a just NSC suit a set me gina ye. Na wetime plain rule ana meboa menua. Eti niam no de all the gugu wa we a na o ka say who watches the watchman. So this time from the GFA it goes through NSC before the ministry,
from GFA to NSC before the ministry
and then the ministry they are called finance ministry. Some many na presidency so ye ho adwuma ama cabinet ahwe maka che say muntua ana meboa wonti de maintenance enti de all checks and balances in there ewo ho clear ewo ho enti yenhwe ne mfanya adwuma because say wo ka and say wo de adwuma e two different things na yen no de no kasa no doso but ya ne ye no when we have found one thing enti tino asem we die yan twim kakaka se waka ye hwe so mutimi ya no na Ghana for hwe transparency one empe ade mu da ofan obi ape sebe tankers ni ba ofia se onsu okrotimi hwem no hwem no hu ase obesama emu da ofan na emu afin wo mu a otimi sama eti omo hwem na na ofan na bibia enko kama ke
akomya
I think says the senior kan you know asema president kan ye ni nyina ye na say oman as oman say cause you be this so a ebebo are going for it you suffer for too long and I am DF no some level of independent be ma are too much and FIFA say you can FIFA but FIFA na say no there's a thin lie o kan baby about sika nko ho no ho de mfa ho e no general sika no you know this kind of ma wo mo so mo akopa mo sponsorship money bi sika from FIFA because FIFA ain't working under Ghana government you know you don't expect the Ghana government be ko but baby about sika no ko no de and said all this call Ministry of Affairs Education. Usika ko. It is so interest wo. It is all this sika ko akoye Black Stars juma na say FNU hold the Black Stars in trust for the government of Ghana there. Na Ghana government sika na there. Aban no betimi akwa 1 million times. So go pay bia no person ye no. FIFA enu ni asem, nsem na clear. Bayana yem pa ye because of say compromise and I use that FIFA say FS Mayenkum. I want to believe that now things have become clearer. Ama the government, you know, who say FNO edi nyache. FNO edi nyache. Media me fi say yafa we test case nyenhwe. At least you trust JM for once say the wakano or the Osio Beyo.
Media train na ejuma wi ansa. Media na because ya titins and this bebre we are so.
I want to trust him from the onset.
Person a year ejuma wi na mabona ba so pa.
Also there no unya mistake.
Cause said shamoka no. Wa unko ho. Na odi a channel
no. E wana me nua asem no no. So it is what about
those who have power over that person. You can sanction, you can fire, and do whatever you want to do at any point in time. But so call you when you crown on for any uncle. So now what can so say almost every budget to all the sectors in no yet so. And the sports ministry is part of it. And just the sports ministry budget be an anchor so benya. If you want that budget visual, you may not get it. So betty. If you me I want to find your mana akano. And your mana SA, you know. By a betty me I saw no quadi. Minister no. I saw my hote. Now what to me I hear Oma Omusha was no. Eso. A question woman. Saji and I hear discover to Ube na echo. No one changing Biabaho. It should be a thing of the past. It should be a thing of the. It should be a thing of the past. So, media, I want to believe him, and I want to say, or the you said was your chance, you know. Also, he's attracting a lot of applause. But say, baby, I mean him, and also the answer no. And you know, offer and some day, okay, and some day in your facilities are or cancer obey, especially those sport facilities are MPP. Not. It was cruising on well until some time be and I senior. Yeah, who dear, yeah. You need free so be brave. I can't roam. You know, he need any idea. Oh, I had a bind ya. A gun dear. It is a this night, some people in a year. Nanko, you know, went to me and Yana said, a kawa. And I want to ask near Jai, near abandon all. What me as I think there's no supermano, a lot of classes, at least complete animal. Because football no become a big business. Except facility near closer to the populace no. Emma so be a or your member search there no. Obetimi I used to sign them no the flourish na say a blossom to the top. But you struggle to get sign them na a hard you. It is hard you na the MPP government started it was a wonderful idea. It was a good one na your support but and me it also be we are things that then they order that. And said they were starting from zero. I do at a certain stage. At that stage, you know, Sika the shas, you know. Say also all to us and said all copy as I say for as I shas from zero. I don't think any idea cry. Me commenting for Sunday mana wakan or those at Tamana or ye campaign. We you know was assisubium aka. Let's wait and see.
Me am a very guy, military.
Now, say the minister, all the three ministers of four.
Baby, Yanka, Dada, Danka Boye.
Oh, we now call. Or we say maybe we
Auntie, and dear. Military, Hoya Kama, where are near Jesuits. But good evening, please. Ask the GFA why the rush to play football after they kill our brother Nanapoli, and this is the best time to reset our football, but the clubs are still insisting we play football, and if care is not taken, it's possible we are going to see more of what just happened a few weeks ago. But if it is possible, they should if possible, we are going to see more they should play our league at only Standard Stadium and not places like Brekum, Deu, Kaswa, watching from Accra, Osu, Akwaje Park. My brother, Prince Young, Prince, now on here, dear. Okay. Adriana Basin Mark, guest just need you, Nina Prapa, na, Adriana. How does ambassadors come in here? Neil Lamte was radio people favorite. SK, he will come in. Let's give time and chance to see what he said will be. Okay, Kojo Obey, Nedia, and no. Na, the Moka was Adriana Badiabano. Or say, Mr. Kofi Paku, I do dance so, AK Senior Most Shamu. Wow, dream pow. I don't know, Grale Yellow you. Clementino, very soon when pastors are meeting, they will be demanding for over 1,000 police personnel security enhancement. Your number in Mark. Aha, okay. Nadia, no. What happened to Elvis Ankara after the Brazil World Cup? Okay, Irana. Aha. I don't know. Oh yeah, bones obedient. Aha. what happened to Elvis Afriye Ankara after the Brazil World Cup? Wasn't he assigned to seat of government? Good. Nadia, I don't know. Okay. Nana Kodjojamfi. Nana, and so the Nadia Abu Ramsesia. Or see any update about the King's project? Okay. Jan Gabi Jr. You come asam na Same Brabesho Yama na Yanko Part 2. Na Yanko T. General Secretary Prosper Harrison Ado Eddie Etu Granino Ejina Mra. Like Kinson Daniel Juma dear to her to Kasan Gugumwa. No say or see a bird coach bia and say, oh, we dear, the Sino, Unyo Biana Sabi, what can was some Eddie Acheno, Nanini Nemono, Elfino, Sabio, Omunya, one member Effie.
We have to build a culture where if something is happening, you tell, because the avenues are there. The FA is not one member FA, so that when I am doing something you don't like, you can't tell the next person, and then you wait till we are out of the tournament. What I've heard rather was that it says somebody told the players that if they do not do well, play well, and to qualify for the finals, which means qualification for the AFCON, then their coach will be sacked. Up to now, they've not put a name to it, and that's what we do to ourselves. We like to leave things hanging, and because if really somebody said that and you can't say it on air, you can confide in some of us so that we know and then we deal with the issue. But every time we play the rumor game and the suspicion game, I don't think it's fair when we are dealing with a national team, a team that belongs to the whole nation. If somebody has said something, somebody has done, there are a lot of people. If you can't tell me, you can tell the next person, so that the solution is found.
Good. Yanko Mr. Isaac Tete, TT Brothers, and Kasa as club owner. Kwani abefaswa, ubetimino supporters akasa na enyema akame down.
If I try and find a way to ask them to cool down and I speak to them in a way and manner, they will understand me as the club owner. 70% I will save the violence that will will happen there. I will save it. But if I just sit idle, quiet, and I also add more provoke word to it, then the tension will be high. So I'm sure that all of us are the club owners, or those who manage others' club, as a leaders, must play a leadership role to make sure that football have to unite us. No matter how it is, we shouldn't create tension for the followers to turn it to another thing. Let's always speak words of wisdom into the supporters their mind, not violent into their mind, and try and protect the image of Ghana football. It will help all of us, because as a leader you must always be ready to serve your country. How will you serve your country when maybe my club is playing with another club? I know sometimes it pains, hurts some of the referees takes the law into their hands and create those things. It become a problem. It's true. But if the trust is there about officiating, I don't care what someone said about the club, I'm going to do that, you don't care. Because by the end of the 90 minutes, we'll see fair officiating. And everybody will be happy with the decisions that take by the end of 90 minutes. And then we'll be happy and go back to our home peaceful. But if that does not happen, because we don't trust most of the time the officiating. So the little thing that your brother say about his club against your club, you know that, oh, this can be done because you have witnessed it somewhere. So you also put different mind to it, and then you want to prevent it not to happen. By doing that also, with the other club also want to do, then it creates tension, then it turns to another thing. That's why we all have to condemn it and become a good club owners, and then also think about the followers, not our self-interest, because we want them to be happy because of the football. We spend money to put joys on people's faces. So why do the same people want to turn it other way and create tension that will end up with violence?
Mr. Isaac Tete, TT Brothers, and Martin Nkano. Ghana, Obekaya, World Cup qualifiers, out of 4 matches now, Yabono, you cry 9 points, Yano Comoros, share the same points. Ghana, 3 wins, 1 defeat. Ntinyami Adumwa, you host 2 Chad Wiepa. ye game a ye kɔbɔ no ɛyɛ Madagascar nanso ye to Ghana na bia to mo ne nyina no ɛne sɛ wɔ National Stadium no nyaade a FIFA etimi agitom nti match no initially na nka ye Antananarivo ho ne baabi a ye kɔbɔ no ɛsɛ die ye kɔ Morocco na yakopiem ɛwɔ Grand Stade Hosema ho ɛne baabi a Ghana ye ne Madagascar ebetumi abɔ ye match a ɛtɔ so ɛwɔ hɔ nti we no after say ya host to Chad ɛwie ɛwɔ Accra Sports Stadium no sie move a yenkopiem ɛwɔ Madagascar Antananarivo ne mum ye kɔ Morocco Hosema ho ne baabi a game no ebetumi atodwa sɛ abrankase ndie solo de ne nyina no ɛde amamonti sɛ amento wonkan
yeah semo
bibia be fine wana kan wasem sa nyama ne anaye o senke ye de bibi bo ho nanka ya atima ka cho se me da ana happy you no passport ni sa nyama no da o sa se kramasi samena
the stress you go through enti na mpanifo no obi boda ma se ne safo ayira I'm telling you the stress you go through when your key is lost enti na mpanifo obi boda ma se ne safo ayira
se ko boni e da he
se konfo bi na afa no person de be ya me
ase kwan afa so ira ne ye kwan ha gidi
o wodi ne akoto baby
gidi o na ke de wow kaka wedi a wu a yeah sabo yeah so
over send issues on my approval venue no
it's approved but mama recommendations ga class amon fa so na
me share recommendations na mu sadie yi wo mu de be ya adwuma sane ese de ne venues ne bebo so born endorse over me share the list of
yes
dressing room because makwa brankese pen first place omo try a safe zone and omo try say omo make sure say unauthorized persons near the how they can do not to enter and a camera is not installed it's any solo can monitoring near there
inya obi o expert na o monitor
dressing room omo nya lockers
bogra proof ni nyina bi omo ye bi nka ho you know we cry ina perimeter no so no say gap bi wo mo sili onyina yes amonto aso nka ho very good
na so call playing for them I'm starting free playing for them I'm say the pitch is green which is commendable
yes
however some portions of the field have weeds which should be removed to maintain the playing surface. And yes, all mom the brown and the omoto at you. Where I need the green now. Yes, see weeds, which is foreign weeds. Also, you wura. Ebi to say you am for do your mufie no. And you na boss ball. Grass na man for do so mufie be green throughout no. Ebi o ha football pitch see to film. Because it's considered as a foreign weed, which is not acceptable if you want to play football.
A weed is any plant which is growing at a place where it is not wanted. It becomes a weed.
It's a park, grass, the original ball. It's a fufrobia bakrane green in pa. Uchaso crebe green in pa. And Udi aggressive and Udi agrebe besa kele, the Awihiano crane no tre. Enti de ne park in Poye Green no. Yes, a foreign ones no mush nanti omu no muntutu. And ya wa the brown de senie. Bon so ko fufrobo. And I found say whilst looking at the things no. Omo consider a safe zone. Omo consider security. Omo share dressing room in a perimeter, playing field, stadium maintenance and cleanliness, spectator stands, utility and communication. As if Bianco for Bed Johnson, the stadium I bar, the Bed Johnson near the from no or twitchy. Fanka dear way go hey dear. Kieshen ye the anke you.
Oh, can you bad?
Fankieshen ye pa say, ye de ye
ma.
Eddie a trafa venue bia.
I didn't say originally. This is what is supposed to be the standard. And I'm going to I did come enhance security. And no one at the forefront.
Abekang.
enti we no and a second na katie na afa ne ani abere se mom ye fa ne adwuma eno ne ba bia ye duru sese
enti nkomo ne etiawa ye need the chiri pa any venue that will be approved must meet the measures. If not, yentiasia. Over yentiasio. Now, sir, some of the people leading the game don't understand the damage. In the last 1 month, SC when it comes to Ghana football. So, conform to the damage in Asia, the approach to issues best. The approach to issues best. But I'm on tiasia. Oh, I'm a fan normal. I'm more example. There was a time, even 8 a.m. nyane alcoholic beverage advert to Ghana. Every time we be celebrities were allowed to advertise alcoholic beverages in their music videos, or more platforms and other places. Me a more chance. Then there was a show, and yes, Mranti ni bianonom added that form. I'm a pictures about one thing. I'm not telling you they say so. And after 8, we a celebrity. I won't mean yet. I'm introduce new measures. This is one obianwu. Neno krasan ne Ghana food 2 manu si adiano sono. It's not even compared to 1/3, 10% of pole incident. How I get discussing it nationwide. It was just a discussion for about 2-3 days. And then and we Ghana we move to the next subject. But with this pole incident, it's been discussed nationwide for almost a month. So pole was 2nd February. And from 2nd, they still discussing. So if they understand how I say we are Ghana football negative publicity, and can effort you put to towards normalization, can see you put to bear times 3 towards this. Because normalization is an act of corruption, which was a perception and an order though. So what did they make and I say? And it was act of corruption now around referees and other personalities. In terms of referees for the GD in Bonepa. Edumunko towards the local league, Upo, and as exposed affected the live and amount for my game. No? And no crack counting that. Time I ketio se crocodile bano. Or say or the idea of friend to bring back the love. This was when time I near unkum nipo. A just act of corruption. May you should just because of compare corruption to murder. It's a gap room. Oh, gap room kakra. Ba kune football for na ebo mo krono. We obi ni akukuno. Kuku poli. Ara hosam. Enti we no kesi a design slogan bring back the love bear times 10. If corruption me design bring back the love there. And yes tabu obi amana win there then is a design. Because now among me faithfuls of the league craft from wedding. Among me neutrals sir. League no among pedo delete from entertainment list mu. Delete you ye free source of entertainment. Menya sure say obia no the fan say adakwa on the board echi and ebia uko stadium Sunday uko come say yenkwa after pole incident why ukra unya kukuduru say ukwa akwa kire say besim yenko. So if they understand the magnitude of the issue, this is to the supporters. What about the corporate world? And I met me a culture say kebia we negotiation say o pay sponsor about a football activity so specifically the league and found baby among common drew say organize